First of all, it's crazy to think it's been 20 years. And what a treat having now spanned these 2 decades to look back and listen through some of these songs. Certainly for fans of the album, hearing all this unreleased content and demos will be really, really cool. And I think even for someone who's just discovering the band now, these demos have the vibe, definitely like the early identity of the band.
All the little elements that defined us at that point, I think is really special to look at. We did a lot of really cool things that we were able to share with a small amount of people that now everyone can start to unfold what the bigger story was.
There were so many challenges making the album. There was like a success that was happening around that time. We had a very specific identity and idea about how we would mix our love of rap and heavier music or electronic music, and it didn't sound like those other artists. We really had to advocate to make this record, with a lot of pressure, like, oh, we're not gonna put it out if it doesn't sound like X, Y, or Z.
At this stage, literally 20 years later, I don't have any real qualms about kind of seeing the bumps and bruises that were in there in the process of us figuring out what we wanted to do, both as a band and with that album. It was cool going through and finding some unreleased stuff to be able to include for the 20th anniversary box set. It's crazy how much stuff we have, like in the coffers. Is that the saying? Like in the vault.
Since we're talking about it, I'm gonna grab the actual box set. I have one. There's so much cool stuff in here. Among other things, an 80-page book that's this big. I mean, like, it's like got all these pictures that our drummer's mom found and the band found and our friends found. All these stories that people haven't heard. We found like a hard drive of video footage, which turned into an entire documentary. Really special project. Super happy with how it came out, and I'm very proud of the team that helped put it together.